So here's how you add a file to your Sketches slideshow and update all the links. I'm going to scroll down to the newest empty slide, click on here, and note that it is slide 15. I'm going to select the Insert menu, go down to Image, and over to Camera. And I'm going to hold my drawing up as close as I can to the camera, try and get it as straight as possible, and click the yellow button to take a picture of it. Here's the picture up here. I'm going to select Insert. The next thing I want to do is crop it so that all this other information is out of here. So with the image selected, I'm going to click the cropping tool. Notice how when you roll across these things, these little boxes pop up. So if you ever wonder what I'm talking about when I say the cropping tool, just roll up to this little double L shape and click on it. You'll notice that it changed the image area and now has these little black bars around it on the sides and corners, top and bottom. Notice also how the cursor changes when I roll over it. So I'm going to change the cursor like this, crop it as tight as I can, as close to the image as possible. Notice also that it's not necessary to worry about this other stuff. You're obviously zooming in or cropping into the area that you want represented on this page. So I'm going to click away from this, move it up here, make it as large as I can get it on the page. And then the last thing I'm going to do, if you can see how gray all this area is around here, if you go to the Format menu and select Format Options, over here on the right-hand side, click on Adjustments. And we only want to mess with the brightness on this. We're going to lighten it up by clicking this and dragging it to the right. Don't drag it too far to the right, otherwise it'll disappear. So you want to be able to still see the drawing, and if possible, even though I'm lightening it up, I still want to see the construction lines in here. And I'm going to click on it here, and I'm going to change the title to Dragon Head in this case. Then the next thing I want to do is change the index so that it comes to this slide. So I'm going to scroll up to the index slide, which is this one. All of these already have links, and notice how they're labeled. So I'm going to select number 17 because I think that's the current slide. And when you click on it, it tells you right here that it's already linked to slide 15. And you know that it's the right slide because you labeled it Dragon Head. So I'm going to double click on this text in here and change this to Dragon Head. Notice also sometimes when you change these, I think I set these up originally as 14 points. You can see the size up here. So make sure that that text, in order to get it to fit into that rectangle, you hit this minus up here until it fits in there. It's okay if they're different sizes as long as the text fits in there without spilling over the top or over the bottom. So in order to check to see if my slides are working correctly, I'm going to click on Slideshow, click on Dragon Head, and it should go to that slide. The index button goes back to your index slides. I'm going to hit the Escape key because there's one other thing you need to do. Every time you add a slide in your slideshow, I always want this button on the front page to go to the newest drawing that you've done. So I'm going to click on here. Notice that it's currently set to slide 14. I'm going to click this little pencil to edit the link. Go down to Slides in this presentation. Scroll down till I see Dragon Head, and then click away from it. And again, you can test this by clicking on the slideshow and then clicking on the red box to go to the newest slide.